Louisiana beer reviews, extra kinky gold, extra kinky gold. It's cold, which might be a good time to drink the extra kinky gold. Now my hair is extra straight, not too wavy, and long and thick and kind of hard to deal with. But some people have very curly, extra kinky, tight, curled hair, and that's probably a difficult thing to deal with. And so this product is geared toward them. But I think people who are bald or choose to shave their hair, you know, like a crew cut, could also enjoy it. Now, Prestige, it says Kinky Beverage Group, La Crosse, Wisconsin. That's the old Highlandman Brewery. That's City Brewing. That's who's doing it for them. But it's Prestige Beverage Group, okay? They have the Kinky, which is just 5%. So that's just your hair is curly. You know, a lot of people, their hair is curly. But the 8% is really, really curly. All right, tropical peach flavor. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified color. Okay, but the flavors are natural, the colors or not. I don't understand. I never can figure out this code. And I'm not going to even try, guys. This City Brewing code. It's got a black top. We bought this at Cash. I mean me. I bought it at Cash Saver on US Highway 51 southbound in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, my friend David, he was buying other stuff. He said, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I'm getting this. And then he was saying, I should have bought more. And I said, that place is probably closed. Well, as it turns out, it wasn't closed, so we should have gone back there after the game. But we didn't. We kept stopping and look. Oh, nice smoke. Kept stopping and looking for the beers that he was looking for, and we never could get them. We did find them, and then they were saying, well, you can't buy beer in Mississippi on Sunday before noon. And in other towns in Mississippi, you couldn't buy beer or alcohol on Sunday at any hour. So I said, boy, that's convenient. So we couldn't buy it. Well, let's check it out. I think there are a few video reviews. There are, not many, but I intend to watch those. So it's popping. You see these popping bubbles. There is a head of foam, though. All right. White foam, and it's, oh, that's orange gold. Yeah, orange gold. Lots of bubbles. Prestige Beverage Group lists this as a beer in their section called beers. Okay, it's a malt beverage. It's, you know, legally a beer. In a practical sense, it's what people say a cooler, an alco pop, a ready to drink canned cocktail. Sometimes they're bottled cocktails. So it's that kind of thing. I don't think you see these on draft anywhere, but I could be wrong, because the things you never think you're going to see, you see them. Like in that same store I find in Champale. Never thought I was going to see that again, or I didn't think it was too likely that I would. It's a sharp tropical fruit aroma. Now, is it a peach aroma? Yes, it is actually. It does smell like peaches. I don't really eat fruit too much. I don't really like it. I drink wine, but fruit, it's just something I don't like it. Occasionally, I'll eat it. Got this fruit tree here, be full of fruit. I'll give it to people, and then the people around here, tangerines, oranges, persimmons. But I usually just give it to people at work, and they love it. It's very tart, peachy. A little more than other items of this ilk. It has a beer underbody. Some don't. Many do. This does. Like a pale malt. Hops? No. Nope. High medium body. A tart, sort of drying finish, probably coming from that high fructose corn syrup. Now, I was trying to read the label on the pink, and I couldn't read it. Not because I couldn't see it. It was so blurry. This one's not blurry. Water malt base. See? Malt base. High fructose corn syrup 55. Citric acid blender. Natural apricot peach flavor. Apricot. Okay, I get that. I see that. Natural succulence flavor. I couldn't read that on the last one. Cloudifier. Sodium benzoate. Potassium sorbate. Yellow number 6. Sunset yellow FC, also known as sunset yellow FCF. Contains barley. I always did like health food. And it's in French too. Boisson de malt alcoolisée. I'm gonna sell it in Quebec. Okay, and maybe Haiti. And Martinique and Guadeloupe. And Saint Martin. And Saint Barthélemy. It's very prickly carbonation. It's an upbeat beer. I said that with the pink. It's an upbeat product. Some beers are downbeat, but they're still awesome. You know, it could be downbeat. It'd be awesome. It's sugary, I mean, it's sugary. It's sweet. On the Cyclops scale, it'd be 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, 0 out of 5 hop cones, really. They don't say hops. So they had a bad wreck on 61 yesterday. I thought, and that was my mistake, that it had to have hops in it to be a beer legally in the U.S. But I kept researching it, and that's not the case. It has to have barley. It must be fermented from barley, or it says on the Food and U.S. government website, Tax and Trade Bureau, or a grain substitute, or other substitutes, such as, and it goes on, and I'm like reading that and thinking, what the heck? I think one of them is honey. I guess that would be mead. But they have mead listed as a, no, not sure. A wine, I think. No. Never mind that. I'm not sure. They said definitely sugar and molasses. You could make beer. It could be legally beer making it from sugar or molasses. I said, golly gee, it's a pretty wide range. Well, it's not my thing. I don't drink these as a standby beer. I drink them as a curiosity piece. A curiosity piece. They're strange in a way. They're very popular. I haven't seen this brand around here, but we surely get a wide array of these flavored malt beverages now. The seltzers, which are kind of copies of, in a way, of the champagne style. But I used to really rag on these, hate on them, talk about they're not legitimate and all this. And then I was thinking, I said, why does it have to be legitimate? I mean, people like it, they buy it. Wouldn't. And Holly Colt, who used to do beer reviews, Holly's Happy Hour, she said, well, it wouldn't kill you to drink them. I said, yeah, she has a point. It's like, no big deal. So review it and tell people what you think. So I'm telling you, I think it's in its style, which is not a style for me, but it's a style for millions. That's what counts. In the style, the ready-to-drink canned malt-based cocktail item, I am going to give it a 95, just like the pink. It's a little better than most of the other ones. It's not way better, like, oh, it's extraordinary. It's so superior to the other flavored malt beverage. But it is in play as one of the top-notch offerings. And Now, I still think maybe the king of the hill is the Club Tails flavored ale from Quebec, Canada, 10% alcohol. But you got to be really careful with those. They pack a major punch. They're in a pint can and also 20. I don't know how you could drink a 24 ounce. They had so many Club Tails at Cash Saver, every flavor in the big 24 ounce. I said, who would? I hope. I said, I hope they're buying it and sharing it, like 3 friends drinking it, not one person guzzling it. That would be a tragic mistake, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the leaves from the storm. We had a little, actually a tropical storm this year here in the fall. Can you believe it? And made a mess, but so Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais are most excellent flavored beer. Hey, craft beer, flavored beers, mass-produced beers, flavored beers. That's the thing. So y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana. Now, how would this pair with the buttery crackers and the hot Manda fine meats hog's head cheese? I think it'll be all right. We'd rather have a lager or a Pilsner Urquell with this, but anyway. Or a Kronenbourg. It's fine. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by hot. They're saying it's hot. I don't see what that's coming from. But anyway, that's it.